Chicago Federal Reserve President Austin Goolsbee weighing in on possible tariff implications for the economy and Fed policy in a new speech. Our Jennifer Schomburger here with the details on what he said. Hi, Jen.
Hey, Julie. That's right. Austin Goolsbee, president of the Chicago Federal Reserve, says President Trump's tariffs could create challenges for the central bank as officials are still trying to get inflation back down to their 2% goal. Speaking earlier this afternoon in Detroit, Goolsbee said, quote, "If we see inflation rising or progress stalling in 2025, the Fed will be in the difficult position of trying to figure out if the inflation is coming from overheating or if it's coming from tariffs. That distinction will be critical for deciding when or even if the Fed should act." This week, President Trump announced 25% tariffs on Mexico and Canada, only to pause them for 30 days. He also slapped a 10% tariff on Chinese imports, which remains in place. Inflation has shown to be stubborn absent the impact on tariffs. The Fed's preferred inflation gauge showed prices held steady in December from November at 2.8%. Goolsbee noted that passing over the threat of large tariffs and the potential for an escalating trade war and potential consequences would, quote, "be a mistake." He says while a one-time tariff without retaliation could be transitory, the key for inflation is whether there are substitutes to the products, parts, and components being tariffed. If companies diversified their supply chains over the past 5 years because of the pandemic, that could make them more resilient and allow them to avoid tariffs. But if there are components and parts that are coming from China that cannot be substituted, then the potential impact is going to be much larger. Now, Goolsbee thinks that manufacturers in this country are not going to be able to pass on the bulk of increase in costs to consumers, which means that could hurt margins, and in some cases, he thinks there could be bankruptcies. I will be speaking with Goolsbee this Friday live here on Yahoo Finance at 10:30 a.m. Eastern on the back of that jobs report for his reaction. Guys?
Looking forward to it, Jennifer. Thank you.